Crockett, along with Tony Giovanni, to bring you the very best in professional wrestling. And one reason why we have the best right here, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
David, always a pleasure. Woo! Well, we're talking about the greatest sport of law. We've been talking about professional wrestling. And in order for professional wrestling to be on a scale above all other sports, you know they gotta have a big-time champion. In this case, we'll be talking about, Slick Rick, the World Heavyweight Champion. And Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, Nikita Koloff, Buddy Landell, the Raging Bull, Jimmy Valiant. It doesn't make any difference. Y'all gotta walk that aisle. Y'all gotta be looking, at the Golden State. They're talking about the Andersons, the National Tag Team Champions, my family. I think one of the greatest teams of all time. The Rock and Roll Express. And David, you know above all else, that Ric Flair can rock and roll. So, I guess what I'm telling you is that the National Wrestling Alliance, along with Ric Flair, are the #1 operation in the world today. Woo!
All right, let's go to the ring now. And you hear why.
The power of love, David Crockett. You're seeing it right now. Your brother, your family, Jim Crockett Promotions, the National Wrestling Alliance, the greatest stars in all of professional wrestling, seen right here on this great program.
All right, the Raging Bull's in there. The fans are yelling so loud, the floor is shaking. All right, now, Manny ties up. They're in the corner. Tony, this is something else. It really is great.
David, I mean electricity in the air. Every time the world champion Ric Flair begins our program, you know it's excitement.
All right, look at the ball. Good shot. Takes the golden chair down. Now he tags the Boogie Woogie Man. Handsome Jimmy Valiant. He goes after the arm. Right between the eyes.
David, I think we should note that in our program today, you're going to see the Rock and Roll Express. David, superstar Billy Graham is here today.
And he is right across the arm. Superstar Billy Graham. Fans, I want you to watch him because he is changed. He is awesome.
Also, the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette. On the card, U.S. Heavyweight Champion Tully, Blanchard, and more.
So stay right here for the fastest hour on television. Oh, we've got it. Listen to these fans. The Bull is in there now against Rising Sun, #2.
The Raging Bull, he's quite a competitor.
And standing here waiting to talk to us some more is the World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair, because I want to ask him about Nikita Koloff.
Well, I think we do need to talk about Nikita Koloff. And big Nikita Koloff is a definite threat to that title.
All right, look at the Bull. The Raging Bull's in there again. And he is some man. He's a tough one.
And David, you team up those two men together, the Raging Bull and Jimmy Valiant, and that is quite a combination.
All right, it has to be because of Paul Jones, the Barbarian, and Abdullah the Butcher.
Speaking of that, Paul Jones, the Butcher, and the Barbarian will be here also.
That's what we got. He got the ball. There comes out. He goes after the other one. He hooks his leg. Manny's got him. Down for the pin. And you've got the winners. Manny, Fernandez, the Raging Bull, the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant are your winners. Woo! This is some fun.
It was a great win for the Raging Bull and Jimmy Valiant. As we see once again, David, the flying burrito, the Golden Terra goes off the ropes. And watch the Raging Bull catching the winners of the match. The Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez, Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant, David Crockett stands by with the world champion.
All right, with me again, the World Heavyweight Champion, Rick.
When they talk about the big hits in the NFL, that flying burrito, the Manny Fernandez just put on that Japanese wrestler with one of the hardest hits I've ever seen in all of professional sports.
All right, Rick, we need to talk about Nikita Koloff. I don't like him. I know you just like him too.
I hate Nikita
And
Koloff.
about what he did to you.
This is a real personal issue, David. I try not to come out here and put a focal center on one thing. But Nikita Koloff, as everybody has said around the world, right now is recognized because of where he's been and what he's accomplished as the #1 contender. Now, Nikita, you ain't so bad. You understand? You got those big arms and that big chest and that big neck. But like I've told the world, I might be a little craftier than you, brother.
Rick, but let's show the people exactly some of what Nikita Koloff is trying to do to you. But we have a tape.
Sure.
Let's roll it, and we'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Come on.
My goodness! Nikita Koloff from behind, David. He got the champion from behind, and now he is ripping off that suit of his. Oh my goodness, he's ripping his clothes right off. And this is happening right in front of us. Nikita Koloff is taking Ric Flair to the ring.
You see Ric Flair there now. You see this Ric Flair there now. That's where he belongs. That's where he's going to be.
He got him.
You guys always do it.
He got him from behind.
Somebody come out and you like it, Ric Flair. Now this is what I call wrestling. Getting this look.
Tore his clothes off, but still he came back with a figure 4.
All right, they stretch him out. They broke him. Stephanie Rose comes in. All right, Rickard. Nikita jumped you from behind.
David, I've played that over in my mind 1,000 times. And like I started to get into, you see, it wasn't Nikita Koloff walking up to me and jumping on my stuff straight out. He clotheslined me from behind. When my back was turned, he tore up a beautiful piece of clothing, which means nothing. But he jumped on my pride, my ego, and most of all, he jumped on Ric Flair. Now you see, Koloff, when it gets right down to it, you ain't so bad. That was 2 against 1. The next time, Koloff, I guarantee you, it's going to be just Nikita against me, 1-on-1. And you know what? If you're a better man, then I'll give you the belt. But I guarantee you, you're going to be asking me what's causing all this. Woo!
All right, we'll be back with a Rock and Roll Express right after this. Here to stay. Here's the World Tag Team Champions.
You know, David, talking about the Russians, 2-on-2, they no doubt, brothers, in my mind, that we can take the Russians 2-on-2. But there's 3 of them, Russians. Now look what we got of yours, baby.
Now
we got this
it's 3 of
chain.
us,
It's 3 of us, baby.
There's 3 of us, David. Then these Russians come out here, they can say anything they want to about the Rock and Roll Express. But when we step in that ring, We beat you, Jack. There's always 3 of you that has to come and put down the Rock and Roll Express. Now, you left me hanging like I was salted for the winter, baby, but you left this hanging around my neck, too. And I'm telling you, anywhere in the world, I mean in the world, Jack, you put this right here, we'll have double chain matches. We don't care what it takes. We're sick and tired of being pushed around, baby. You're not going to use our Rock and Roll Express for no more stepping stones. So bring it on. Bring it on, baby, because rock and roll's here to stay. And I'll bust you, brother, any way, anyhow, anytime. Woo!
All right, the World Tag Team.
On the day I was born, the song got around. They gazed to the wide window at the joy they had found. The nurse spoke up to leave this one alone. She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. Bad. Bad to the bone. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours for the baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone, bad to the bone.
Tony, that is some hunk of man that walked in that ring.
That is the legend right there, David. Superstar Billy Graham. You know, we were told that he would be bringing back all the color.
Hey.
And he looked
brought
at
it.
He really did.
He looked bad to the bone.
Superstar Billy Graham.
He is what you call a big dude.
One of the most colorful individuals in the world of wrestling. And I mean, watch when he takes off that. One gigantic man up against George South.
Look at him. Already starts to pound away on George South. Takes him out. Puts him in. Catches him full Nelson. He's got it.
The unbreakable full Nelson from Superstar Billy Graham. That's it.
Hey, he's got it. Quickly takes George South down and puts him out with that full Nelson. Your winner, the man that is bad to the bone, Superstar Billy Graham.
It was so quick. He came in. A couple of blows to the back. As we'll see right here on George South. And here he is. Superstar Billy Graham. And there's the unbreakable full Nelson. The winner, the Superstar Billy Graham. Worldwide Wrestling salutes its station of the week, WGRB, Campbellsville, Kentucky. General Manager Brad Richdale. Now let's take time for these commercial messages about the worldwide wrestling events coming to your area. Harrisonburg, the Harrisonburg High School Gym on Thursday, September 26th at 8:15, a super spectacular card. And a reminder, a super spectacular card comes to Greensboro at the Greensboro Coliseum Saturday, September 21st at 8:15. Another reminder of a super spectacular card of wrestling coming your way, Madison Heights in Madison Heights, Virginia, Thursday, September 19th at 8:15. The Civic Center in Roanoke tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, a super card tomorrow night. World's Tag Team title match, the Rock and Roll Express will defend against the Russian team led by Ivan Koloff. U.S. Heavyweight title match, Tully Blanchard with Baby Doll will defend against Magnum TA, and for the NWA World Heavyweight title, Nature Boy Ric Flair will defend against Nature Boy Buddy Landell tomorrow in Roanoke. Let's bring in Tully Blanchard with Baby Doll defending the U.S. Heavyweight title against Magnum TA.
You know, Roanoke Civic Center, the pride of the mountain area. You're going to get to see probably the greatest set of matches ever in the history of the Roanoke Civic Center. Magnum TA versus Tully Blanchard for the United States Heavyweight Championship. Magnum TA, former champion. Boy, that sounds good, doesn't it, Baby Doll?
Yeah.
Former champion. Well, on the marquee out front, It's going to say Ric Flair, World Heavyweight Champion, and Tully Blanchard, United States Heavyweight Champion. Magnum TA, you want to call it yours, but possession is the law in my book, and I possess it. So you come Sunday night, tomorrow night, and see if you're what it takes to get it back, America's heartthrob.
It's for the NWA World Heavyweight title. Nature Boy Ric Flair defends against Nature Boy Buddy Landell with James J. Dillon.
Well, tomorrow in the Roanoke Civic Center, we're going to settle this issue once and for all. It's been controversial for quite some time as to who really is the actual true Nature Boy. Now, I know the answer. Ric Flair knows the answer. And Mr. Landell certainly knows the answer, but there's a few people in Roanoke that apparently we have to convince, and what better way to do than to put the man's shoulders down, walk out with the 10 pounds of gold, then there shouldn't be one doubt in one person's mind. Would you say?
Well, JJ, the people already seen me put Ric Flair's shoulders to the mat 1, 2, 3 on TV. That says it in its own self. Now, Flair comes in here talking about being custom made from head to toe. Well, that's fine, Flair. I could be in the ring naked as the day I was born and still look good. I look good in the burlap sack that's beside the point. Roanoke, your mind.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Magnum TA against Tommy Lane. He goes in the ropes. Belly to belly. Has he now for the pin? I think we have a new record. We've got a new record. Magnum TA. Faster than ever.
Unbelievable. That quick. Tommy Lane was out. He's still down as Tommy Young checks.
I'll tell you what, Tony, the fans had a lot to do with that. They've got everybody psyched up.
We're going to take a look once again at the belly-to-belly suplex. Down goes Tommy Lane, and there's the winner, Magnum TA.
Ladies and gentlemen, with me right now, Jim Cornette.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you now the men who wake women up and put men to sleep all over the country. Loverboy Dennis and beautiful Bobby, the Midnight Express.
Listen to the chant, rock and roll. And it's the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette in that ring.
David, they're referring obviously to the World Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express. But David, the more you watch the Midnight Express, you got to be impressed by the way they wrestle.
Oh, anytime you watch it. Jim Cornette spent his money well. He's got two of the best men around. Watch him, because in that ring, they're fast, and they have no mercy. None whatsoever. Right now, Gerald Finley's in there against Loverboy Dennis. Watch Loverboy Dennis. Takes him now. Starts to choke on him.
Now, one thing about the Rock and Roll Express, they certainly are two wrestlers with different styles who have brought their styles together to make one great tag team.
That's right, but you've got to remember, both of them are alike in some ways, in that the teamwork, whether we like the Midnight Express or not, their teamwork, back and forth, their quick action, quick thinking, has made them where they are right now. The same way with the Rock and Roll Express. That's what made them the World Tag Team Champions. Their quick thinking and action. Look at them.
Now you see Jim Cornette. The chant of rock and roll. Silver the fans.
Dropped the knee right across the head. Beautiful body now. Lee Ramsey's in there. Beautiful body takes him. Takes him right down. There you see Jim Cornette. Hard slam on the mat. They start to stomp away. Snapmare takes him over. Tony, now watch this. Watch this. This man comes off the top rope with a vengeance. Look at him. He caught him.
That was off of the top turnbuckle elbow drop by beautiful Bobby. Right down on Lee Ramsey.
Look out, look out. Oh. He clothesline. Lee Ramsey turning for a flip.
Turning for a flip and hit him.
Then he tried to pin him.
There it is.
Now he is.
Anybody in wrestling would have gone down from that. Anybody at all.
Jim Cornette's very happy about his team now. Look at him. Look at him in there. All right, now watch it. Watch it. Look how high he gets and how far he goes. Beautiful Bobby.
That was just a prelude to the finish for Lee Ramsey. As the tag was made to Loverboy Dennis, and here David the setup for the clothesline.
They take his head off. Watch it.
And a reminder still to come, the World Television Champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and more. Don't go away.
Take a close look at getting better because we have the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Sam Houston, and Magnum TA.
David, I got one thing to say about superstar Billy Graham. You know, about a month and a half ago, I walked by a dressing room in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and only out of respect and the many battles we had, I walked in, seen him sitting there in them gray pants. I took a look at him. I said, "Excuse me." I thought superstar Billy Graham was in this room. And, brother, I've never seen a more awesome power as I just seen with him. I know he's got to be reckoned with. But we got something for you today. This kid here, right here on this program, Daddy, has challenged Iron Anderson one-on-one, head up, and we're excited about it. And I know you're excited about it, baby.
Nothing can make me happier, Dusty. I can't wait. I'm going to wrestle Arn Anderson in this ring in just a minute. One-on-one, me and this kid. It's making me happy. I'm just like, oh,
It's like a dream come true. This is no kid anymore. This is a man that fights his own battles. I'd like to have a piece of Arn Anderson's soul with Dusty Rhodes, but our man right here is going to go in there and take care of business. He's ready for Arn Anderson. Look out. The dues time has come to be paid. Broken arms, well, they're out there for you, Jack, and this is the man to dish them out.
Hey, I tell you what, it just keeps on getting better. The fans are, the wrestling is great.
David Crockett, this is the best that it gets anywhere in the country. From Phoenix, Arizona to San Diego, California, to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to Charlotte, North Carolina, and boy, we love to raise hell in Charlotte, North Carolina. Anywhere in the world, this is the best. The best announcers, best promoters, best anywhere, Jack. And Sam gonna do it to him in just a few minutes, baby.
All right, we'll be back with more action. Stay with us, because it is...
What kind of...
Ladies and gentlemen, you see one half of the National Tag Team Champions, Arn Anderson. He's in there against Michael Samuel Houston, the man that had his arm broken by Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, Tully, Blanchard, and Baby Doll. With me right now to help me commentate is Ole Anderson, the other half of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew.
Talk about helping you to commentate. All I wanted to do is make an observation. I wanted the people to take a look at this kid, Sam Houston, and see what they've done. He doesn't want to be in that ring. He doesn't want to go against that. No, he doesn't. David, who are you trying to kid? You are out here cheerleading him. Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA are out here.
Hard right. Arn goes down, goes outside the ring, away from him. Hey, this boy came for a fight.
A lucky punch and you go like crazy about it. I'm trying to tell you, that kid just doesn't have it on his own. If it wasn't for the people, and if it wasn't for people like you and Dusty Rhodes and Magnum TA, he'd be sitting in a dressing room somewhere with his tail between his legs. And I guarantee you, before this is over, he's going to be looking that way. He's awfully stupid to get in that ring with that arm already one time hurt. Now look at him.
All right, Arn pounds away. Switch by Sam. He goes in. Sunset flip out. On the ring, the young man, Sam Houston. Here he goes. Up. Arn caught him. He caught him. Quick thinking by Arn Anderson. One half of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Houston's down. He's down on that mat.
You know, we say it all the time. We're not fancy. We're just good.
Arn goes
we want to make
that arm.
Of course. You know, that's what makes us different from Dusty Rhodes or Magnum TA. Makes us different from Sam Houston or the Raging Bull or anybody you want to mention. We're different because we're going to go out there and make sure we do some damage. The other guys don't have enough guts to do that.
Maybe he needs a little help. Maybe he needs a little coaching.
Maybe who needs a little help?
Sam Houston.
Wait a minute.
He's got some now, big boy.
What do you call that? They wouldn't let me stay at ringside. They were worried about me being at ringside. Well, I wasn't worried about Arn handling it.
You two guys
and they go ahead.
People.
Jump
Right.
people. What are you talking about?
2-on-1.
Oh, you live in a dream world, David Crockett.
We've seen it happen.
What do you mean you've seen what happen? What you see happen right here is Arn Anderson beating Sam Houston. And you see Sam Houston not being able to cope with it. And he's calling for Magnum TA.
Hey, what is Magnum doing? He's outside the ring. That's all he's doing. He's outside. Just cheering him on. Iron goes down. Look at him. Stomp away. The knees into that arm, into that cast. Trying to break it.
Well, maybe I ought to go get Tully Blanchard then and ask him to come down.
Well, Houston fighting back.
Even things up.
Look at it. Iron caught him again right in the midsection with a knee. Took him down.
You look at Houston, you see somebody scared. You look at Magnum TA, he's scared. You look at Dusty Rhodes, he's scared. They're all a little worried because they don't know when the Andersons and Blanchard might team up again. They talk about a possibility for a six-man. They talk about bunkhouse matches. Well, right now, that's all they're doing is talking. We're ready. I got my clothes ready. Tully's ready. Arn's ready. Six-man, all six in the ring, bunkhouse match, bull rope match, you name it. We're just too doggone good to worry about.
Hey, look at Sam.
Come on.
Look at Sam. Hard right. Arn took him and rammed him right into that turnbuckle. Each time Sam Houston gets that momentum going on his side.
Hey, there's a picture of Magnum TA. Look at him. What do you see? I see fear in his eyes. I see he's just a little bit concerned.
Concerned, yes, for a man inside that ring. And I say a man.
For himself. You take a look at me and you see enough scars on me. I look like maybe a wreck out of a hospital. What are you going to do that's going to change anything?
Houston's got him. Houston's got him.
Houston's got who? David, your eyes need to be examined. Houston doesn't have anybody. Arn had Houston. Now Houston's using that cast illegally and ought to be disqualified and isn't because he's a favorite.
You talk about rules.
Hey, Houston ought to be disqualified for even having Magnum.
All right, here comes the Anderson slam. Slams that arm right down behind the back.
Tell you one thing, that Arn is a good wrestler.
Yes, he is.
You talk about a young lion. Well, there's one of your young lions, the best of the bunch. Now, look at Magnum. Look at that mean well, look at Magnum. Climbing up on it.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Down for the pin. He is down, and he got it. Sam Houston just pinned Arn Anderson.
David, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Oh, he's in there.
Only had to go in because Sam Houston has upset Arn Anderson right here on World
Look at
Wide
him.
Wrestling.
Both of them going after that arm now, Tony. Look at him. They're going after the arm. Dusty Rhodes comes in there. Magnum TA. They go after. Iron scoots out. Tully's gone too. And we got him. Dusty Rhodes, Sam Houston, and Magnum TA. You're not going to separate those three Andersons. And look at the Andersons. They leave now.
But David, Sam Houston defeats Arn Anderson. There he is.
Oh, fantastic victory. The young man, Sam Houston, just defeated Arn Anderson, one half of the National Tag Team Champions and part of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Let's watch it now. Look at him. He has that arm.
David, he had the bad arm right there, too, the one that had been broken. Magnum TA says, leave that broken arm alone, and we're going to see a part of wrestling history right here. Here it is.
Roll him up. Put him down. Pin him. He got it.
Coming up next, the U.S. Heavyweight Champion, Tully Blanchard. Ivan and Nikita Kolovic, Crusher, Khrushchev, and more. Don't go away.
team champions, the Koloffs.
Yeah, I tell you, man. Ring Blair, how you like your new clothes, huh? You see, you right about the one thing, Ring Blair. You and Nikita just died, but you wrong about something too. You go down to Russian single, Nikita Big and Nikita Bell, Uncle Abbas.
It was very deliberate what we did, not only to Ric Flair, what Nikita did to him. The attack on him was premeditated, and on this rock and roll express.
You guys jump everybody from behind. Right?
We don't have to touch him.
All right, listen, I want to show you. You guys are going to get a taste of your own medicine, and I'm going to show you why. Let's have that tape right now.
What
you
tape?
just watch and see. Big
What are you talking about?
Ivan goes after his eyes. Throws. That's Sam Houston over the top rope. Referee Tommy Young says that's it. But look at him. Now the two Russians, crushing Khrushchev and Ivan Koloff, start to go after Robert Gibson. They pound away to put the boots to him.
Somebody has to stop these two.
Look at the referee try to pull him out.
Sam Houston down.
Look at him now. They got him. They're choking. They're choking him down. They're choking him down. Look! Look, there's Ricky Morton. He's got the chain. He starts to work. He's pounding away with that chain. Look at him.
Ricky Morton obviously bandaged up, David. Has the Russian chain.
Oh, he's right across Ivan. He's got it. He's using it like a bullwhip. Look at him. Whipping Ivan. Robert Gibson, Ricky Morton, Sam Houston are in that ring. They chase the Russians out.
Oh, you
All
think
right,
that is funny?
you tried to hang Ricky Morton. All right, he got your chain right, and he gave you a taste of your own medicine.
Yes, you think that is very funny. Well, this Rock and Roll Express, I hear they come out there. They put their foot in their mouth this time. They said because they got the chain. If we want our chain back, we have to come after in double chain match. Well, that's fine with us. That's good. That's what we want. Rock and Roll Express, you think you got the last say on that? It's just been the beginning. The beginning of a war that's going to put you out of wrestling for good. We're going to be world champions before it's over.
All right, this is the beginning. Let's go to the ring now.
It's the end for them.
Oh, no, it's not. There you see the United States Heavyweight Champion. What a program this is. Fantastic. Tully Blanchard, United States Heavyweight Champion. Rocky King across the way. Tully Blanchard in his perfect 10, baby doll. Tony, he's a changed man. He's a completely different man now that he has baby doll and that United States Heavyweight title.
Look at him. Look at him strut around the ring. He is the U.S. Heavyweight Champion. Boy, we've had on the program here today the World Heavyweight Champion, the U.S. Heavyweight Champion now, the World Tag Team Champions, the number one contenders for that title, the National Tag Team Champions were here. Right. Although they were in a single match and it didn't come out like they wanted.
You sure didn't. Look at baby doll.
Still to come, Paul Jones with Abdullah the Butcher and the Barbarian and superstar Billy Graham.
Tony, we saw a man out here earlier. I'm talking about Magnum, TA. You look at Tully Blanchard. Hey, that's a conflict between two men that's been nothing like it in many, many years.
Rocky King giving the champion a good fight, but Tully Blanchard, such a ring veteran. So much savvy in the ring. Look at that uppercut.
He is. Tony,
set him right down.
All right, he is really. Watch him. Remember what happened the way he wrestled when he didn't have that championship and when he didn't have baby doll? He just didn't have the confidence. Since the so-called security guard helped him win that United States Heavyweight title from Magnum, and he's got baby doll back. Hey, he's a changed man.
And you know, David, fans everywhere have to be concerned because Tully Blanchard right now, as we can watch in the ring, he is a fine wrestler. And you'll remember not too long ago how long he held on to one title.
That's right.
And all the fans want Magnum TA to get that title back. I wonder how long Tully will hold on to the U.S. Heavyweight title.
Hey, the thing is, Tony, Magnum is out to dish out justice in his own way.
And to get that title that you see right there back, but right now we see the U.S. Heavyweight heavyweight champion, and the slingshot suplex as he picks up Rocky King. You see Baby Doll with her hands apart at ringside. And there he is, the U.S. heavyweight champion, the winner, Tully Blanchard with Baby Doll. Still to come, Superstar Billy Graham, Abdullah Butcher, the Barbarian, Paul Jones. And don't you go away. Let's take time out for these commercial messages about the worldwide wrestling events coming up in your area. Harrisonburg, the Harrisonburg High School Gemma Super Spectacular card, Thursday, September 26th. It all starts there at 8:15. The Greensboro Coliseum, a super card, Saturday, September 21st at 8:15 in Greensboro. Madison Heights, a super card coming there on Thursday, September 19th at 8:15 in Madison Heights, Virginia. And the Roanoke Civic Center, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, a super card, World's Tag Team title match, the Rock and Roll Express against the Russian team led by Ivan Koloff. U.S. heavyweight title match, Tully Blanchard with Baby Doll defense against Magnum TA, and Nature Boy Ric Flair defends a world heavyweight title against Nature Boy Buddy Landell with James J. Dillon. Let's bring in the Rock and Roll Express defending the World's Tag Team title against the Russian team.
That's right, tomorrow, Roanoke, get ready, baby, gear up. The Rock and Roll Express heading your way, Russians. And we got something that belongs to you. This is World Tag Team belts. We also got something else to this this chain.
Now, they say that we got something belongs to them, but we won these belts right here, brother. We beat you for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. And we're telling you right now, you hung me, brother, and you left this chain around my neck. And it's been around my neck ever since then, waiting for the opportunity to use it. Now, I'm telling you right here, baby, Roanoke Civic Center, get ready tomorrow night, because you're going to see the Russians go down. Woo! By a little bit of their own medicine.
U.S. heavyweight title match as Tully Blanchard with Baby Doll defends against Magnum TA in Roanoke tomorrow night.
Well, tomorrow, Tully Blanchard, you're going to have to deal with a whole different situation. Now you're the United States heavyweight champion. You're the man walking around here saying you're the #1 contender to Ric Flair's very coveted 10 pounds of gold, the world's heavyweight champion. Well, everybody knows how you came to attain that belt. We know about Baby Doll coming out dressed up as a security guard. But you're not going to have that advantage now, because I'm going to know she's out there. I'm going to know I had to deal with her. Last time I didn't know she was going to be around. So Tully Blanchard, gear up. Tomorrow I'm coming back to you as rightfully mine. And stop me if you can. I don't think so.
World's heavyweight title match, Nature Boy Ric Flair against Nature Boy Buddy Landell.
And what a night it's going to be. Tomorrow, Roanoke, Virginia. Tomorrow night, Tony, I got my opportunity to wrestle the great Nature Boy Buddy Landell. In case I forget his name, I'll look at that $5 name tag he wears around his neck. Landell, you can't beat a Nature Boy because you don't know how to style and profile and woo the women. You don't know what it is to be the world champion. But tomorrow night, Landell, you'll find out why I'm a legend in my own time. Woo!
Thank you, baby.
Oh, Tony. He is huge. Superstar Billy Graham,
The colorful man of wrestling.
yes, he is. All right, you've got Superstar Billy Graham, and what a man he is across the ring right now. The Barbarian and Abdullah the Butcher, managed by Paul Jones. They're against Starship Eagle.
Starship Eagle, a big man also. Look at it.
Look at him. Hey, Tony. This hour, boy, it's been going fast. We've got to tell you kids out there, I know you've been enjoying this program. You've got to. All you fans out there. But remember, always, that these guys are pros. They've gone through the amateur ranks. They've wrestled. They have trained for years. Don't try any of these moves on anyone. Enjoy watching it. Come to them. Enjoy the wrestlers, meeting them, talking to them. But if you want to wrestle, go amateur wrestle. Go through the ranks. That's what these guys did.
Just like David, you got to have a driver's license to be a race car driver. You got to be a seasoned veteran, a man who has been through the amateur ranks to be a professional wrestler.
Uh-oh. Here's the Butcher. Abdullah. Paul Jones has surrounded himself with two huge animals. Look at the Butcher.
That is over 450 pounds down on the chest of Mark Fleming.
He's looking around. He's looking.
The smirk he has on his face.
The Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, and the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. That's why he has Abdullah around. Look at Abdullah going for the eyes. There you see him. He's talking to the Barbarian. And it just could happen because Jimmy Valiant's here and the Raging Bull's here. So we could have a conflict at any time. Look at him. It's like running into a building. Really? Fleming goes down. The Butcher picks him up. Paul Jones instructing the whole time. Double headbutt. Here comes the Barbarian. Look at him. Look at the power and the might. Those huge arms. Picks Fleming up. Barley picks him up. Has him up. Presses him over his head. Slams him down to the mat.
He has one big, strong, powerful, just mean man right there. And he goes, pick him up again.
Look at it. Caught that neck. Snapped it back. Paul Jones has himself two mean men. All right. He's outside. Here goes the Butcher.
David, it's
goes after his prey.
It's like instinct.
Look at Eaton. He went after him. The Butcher lumbers over to Paul Jones.
Paul Jones with some instructions, as the American Starship Eagle will have none of what happened on the floor. Oh! Fleming is down, and that one you can hear all the way over here. The tag of the human tank.
Look out. Butcher headbutts him.
My goodness.
What's he going to do now? Paul's shouting instructions. He looks like he wants a piece of meat. Watch him. Oh, they clotheslined him. Mark Fleming's down. They've got him up. They slam him. Look out. Here comes the Butcher with all that 400-plus pounds. Hard down on Fleming. Fleming is out.
Lights out for Mark Fleming, Abdullah the Butcher, and the Barbarian. Paul Jones, very, very happy, and well, he should be. But you know, the Raging Bull and Jimmy Valiant have to be looking on. The cane!
Hey, see, watch him look out with the cane. He's taking a cane. Banging on Fleming. Both men.
Trying to permanently injure Mark Fleming. Finally he gets up. Finally. There they are, Paul Jones, the Barbarian, and Abdullah the Butcher. And once again, we're going to take a look at the gigantic elbow. Now remember, this man is over 400 pounds. Down he goes. The winners are Abdullah the Butcher and the Barbarian, with Paul Jones and David Crockett as the U.S. Heavyweight Champion standing by.
United States Heavyweight Champion, Tully Blanchard, and his perfect 10, Baby Doll.
You know, David Crockett, the only thing I do in life is get dressed quick.
Yep.
You know, I tell you what, Rocky King may someday be a great, great professional wrestler. Today, he's not quite there. You just saw the United States Heavyweight Champion take him apart. But I tell you what, getting back to what we're talking about, the match before mine, Magnum TA, what you did is typical and expected of the former United States Heavyweight Champion. Hey, nobody pulled your string. You just stand there and hold the microphone. Magnum TA interfering in somebody else's match is the same thing that you and Dusty Rhodes have been doing for a long, long time. You like it. You want matches with no rules. Anything that favors you guys. Well, that's fine. Because I tell you what, the Andersons and myself are ready for any kind of action. Any kind. Whether it be bunkhouse, Texas tornado, Texas death, anything you want to do. Because we can get down and be dirty with the dirtiest of them all. But we can also be, as clean as they come. And you notice it, baby doll. Little cleavage today, baby. Little bit. Too much. Sit in your seats there. Don't let your husbands run wild. You keep your eyes off of her, too. Magnum TA, Dusty Rhodes. If you want to be the United States Heavyweight Champion, I'm not hard to find. I'm in the phone book, Jackson Brown. Come and see me.
We'll see you next week on the best in professional wrestling, Worldwide Wrestling.
Worldwide Wrestling is a presentation of the JCP Sports Network and has been furnished to the station for broadcast at this time in exchange for commercial consideration.